Good morning, Sacred Heart Primary. I hope you're keeping warm. It's freezing outside. You can see I've put my scarf on. I'm so lucky today because I got my old friend that you all know very well with me, Quirky. You've met Quirky, and some of you have even had Quirky in your classrooms. Well, Quirky told me that he really enjoyed a story that I wrote during this lockdown, and he asked me to read it for you. Quirky is also very, very excited that you're coming back to school. And this story I'm going to read will give you some clues about how we're going to be doing things at school. So, here's Quirky. Quirky's going to sit up here. Oopsie. No, it's too high for Quirky. He's a bit scared. Okay, let's listen to this story. It's called Harry and the Horrible Virus. Harry had heard his parents talking about the coronavirus. They said it was very dangerous and that some people had even died after getting it. He wondered what a virus was and just how it could kill people. It must be big to be able to knock a big person out, he thought. Next day at school, his teacher told the class about the coronavirus. She told them that it was very, very small. You cannot see the virus without using a special microscope. You can't smell it or taste it, and you can't hear it. It's really quite invisible, she said. Teacher Lulu told them that when the virus gets into your body, it can make you very sick. Harry raised his hand and asked, Teacher Lulu, how exactly does this tiny virus get into your body? We will have to take a few steps back, she replied. It spreads in the tiny little droplets that come out of your mouth when you cough or when you sneeze. The virus is inside those little droplets. If someone else breathes that air in, they will catch that virus. The droplets can also land on tables or on other surfaces and stay there. They even get onto your hands and other parts of your body. If you touch someone else, the virus can be passed on to them or onto you. So what happens then? Asked Harry. Well, that's where it gets a bit complicated. The virus binds or sticks to two types of cells, mainly in your lungs. What are cells? Nomsa asked. Teacher Lulu turned and looked at Nomsa and explained, they are tiny, tiny building blocks that make up the different parts of your body. Each cell has a different job to do. Teacher Lulu turned and looked at Nomsa again, and she hoped that she had understood. Tell us what happens when the virus sticks to the cells in your lungs, Harry asked impatiently. Teacher Lulu explained, the virus attacks these cells and starts to kill them. Your lungs fill up with a fluid or liquid, and this makes it hard for you to breathe. This part of the sickness lasts about a week. Your body's own immune system starts to fight back and kill the coronavirus. The immune system is that part of your body that helps the body fight against invaders or bugs in the body. Then you get a fever. The body temperature tries to make it difficult for the virus to live inside your body. You also get tired and you cough, and you have a sore throat, and you lose your sense of taste and smell. Nomsa raised her hand and asked, is that when you get a running nose and start coughing? Yes, Nomsa, replied Teacher Lulu. If you have a strong immune system, you will start to get better. In some people, like older people and people with other sicknesses, the immune system can fight so hard that it even starts to kill their own good cells in their body. This causes people to make even more fluid in their lungs, and it becomes harder for them to breathe, and they can become very, very sick. I heard that not many children get very sick with the virus. Is that true? Asked Nomsa. Yes. The virus doesn't seem to make children as sick as it makes older people, but we must still try to take steps to protect ourselves against this virus, Teacher Lulu explained. Remember that you can get the virus from tiny droplets that come from other people's mouths and noses. The closer you are to other people, the bigger the chance you have of catching the virus if they have it. The virus is invisible and you can't see it. Keeping about 1.5 to 2 meters apart from other people is called social distancing. Don't forget what I told you yesterday. You must not shake hands with others and you must not touch each other. The closer you get to friends and other people, the bigger your chance is of getting droplets on you. When the virus gets onto surfaces like tabletops, it can cling or hang on to those tabletops for up to 4 days. Remember that you must not share food with others and that you shouldn't drink from the cup or glass that another person has drunk from. Oh, now I understand why we are using disinfectants to clean the surfaces of our classrooms all the time. It now makes more sense to me, said Harry. The disinfectants must kill the virus. I'm so glad you understand, Harry, said Teacher Lulu. The virus can even stick to doorknobs, railings, and door handles and get onto your hands. That's why we keep telling you to wash your hands a lot. You must use soap and water and wash the back of your hands. Make sure that the soap gets between your fingers and don't forget to include your thumbs as well. Oh, and remember to keep your hands off your face. If the virus is on your hands, then it can get from your hands to your mouth or your nose or even into your eyes. I know why it's good to wear a face mask, shouted Nomsa. I hear that a cloth face mask stops us from spreading the virus to others. It catches those tiny droplets that come out of my nose and mouth when I speak or sneeze. It's a bit like a net. So this is how we will fight the horrible virus, said Harry. This tiny, tiny thing that we can't see. We don't get too close to anyone and we try to stay 2 meters apart. We wear a face mask, we wash our hands with soap and water a lot while we're at school. So we don't need a superhero to come and save us, said Nomsa disappointingly. No, we're the superheroes, exclaimed Teacher Lulu. I hope you liked that story. Quirky, did you like the story? Quirky said he enjoyed it the second time more than the first time. We're looking forward to seeing you at school. It's not long when you come back. I want to end with a prayer. Let us pray. God of life, you have promised to be with us every day, also in difficult days like in times like these. Give us clarity in our minds, strength in our work and discernment, rest as we sleep, peace in our minds. Be with those who need help more than we do ourselves. Help us to see what we can offer and learn from your love. Amen. Look forward to seeing you soon.